viewers, now this is the time for the students to cough off all their memories and say what they experience in the classes of Sister Jasvina. So I'll start with the film producer, Aruna Bhatt.
Most mischievous student.
Thank you.
Most mischievous. Well, that is the opening remarks of Sister. Okay, all right.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. So delighted to be here. Even before I talk about all our experiences, I must say that one of the first impressions that not just me, but my entire batch had of Sister was when she walked into our class to take the English lessons with us. And it was her smile. She walked in with this really amazing, gorgeous smile. None of us have forgotten about it. And it's a smile that comes from deep inside of her. And you can see the warmth from her heart moving all the way onto her face, which brings out a smile on your face in return and actually takes away all your fears. That is the very first impression of Sister Jasvina in all our minds when we were in the first PUC. That's something that we will never ever forget. Not just me, but all my batchmates, because we were talking about this and there were a lot of things that came out. And this is one of the first things that a lot of people had to say. Her faith in your goodness as an individual and your abilities is so absolutely strong that she inspires you to be totally courageous. And I think that takes a very special quality in a teacher to be able to do that for you. And Sister Jasvina just absolutely tops the list of this kind of a very special person. Just as much as teaching is in her blood, as she mentioned, so is her enthusiasm, zest for life, which is simply so infectious. And this is where she encouraged us to be naughty. And I think our batch had some of the most amazing experiences with Sister, some of which I can't really mention because we were truly naughty. And I must say that Sister, for those who didn't know, Sister has a really good-looking brother. And all of us were madly in love with the brother. And we used to harass Sister. We drove her up the wall. And in the convent, where there was that little reception room where they would be sitting and talking, we brought in a camera very slyly and took pictures. Because we didn't know, initially we didn't know it was her brother. So we wanted to rag her and find out what was happening. So we've done this to her, and Sister had such a, instead of, chiding us or telling us off, she had the wildest laughter to give us as a reply. And she told us, hello, hold your horses, that's my brother. So after that, of course, we were all harassing her some more because we all wanted to be introduced to him. So this is one of the things I'm going to share with all of you. We have had many such, and she has been an amazing sport. So that is something that I think all of us so fondly remember about her.
Great. Thank you, Aruna. And we go from the film producer to the actor, Virginia.
First of all, I'm most grateful for this opportunity to News Karnataka channel, to Valerian and Rajesh for inviting me on this show, and Sister Jasvina. This is such a privilege. This is a privilege, an honor to be here, and it feels very special to be among this little group that is lucky enough to be here. I know if they had given a chance, Zoom would have just exploded with the number of people wanting to get on this show and share their stories. I'm definitely sure of that. Well, Sister Jasvina is very special. I think more than what I have learned from her in the classroom, I think we used to spend a lot of time outside the classroom, talking like I used to be very mischievous. I could say, undercover mischievous also. Because, the thing is, there was an impression of me of being this nice, like very disciplined girl in my class. But many of my batchmates would know this. I would either be like bored in a lecture, so I would be sleeping, or I would be reading something, or I would be just lost and doodling. Most of the time that would be the thing. So I would often be bunking class with some excuse or the other to do something outside of class, like some extracurricular activity, or help someone do something outside the classroom. I didn't want to sit in the classroom at all. And I think it was on one of those occasions that I remember I bumped into Sister Jasvina after bunking class. And of course, you couldn't, I mean, the only person I would frankly speak with was Sister Jasvina. And I actually told her I bunked class. And she sat and spoke to me. And then she said, like, why? And without being judgmental, definitely saw it, okay, fine, as not just the problem, but told me, okay, fine, this time, what are you going to do? So she said, okay, I'm going to watch something. I think it was Hamlet. She was watching Hamlet in the TV room, and she made me sit there with her. I think after that, I remember there were a number of times that we watched movies together, Sister Jasvina and I. And we spoke about a lot of things, like from plays to life to everything under the sun. And I think that still remains the same.
So let's hear from Tanda her memories of Sister Jasvina and from the class.
So thank you so much. Thank you to the hosts as well as Sister Jasvina for giving me this opportunity. And like already Aruna had mentioned, I'm feeling so very special that, of the thousands of students who love her and who would have loved to have this opportunity to talk about her, we are the few who have been picked. So Sister Jasvina really knows how to make you feel special. This is one of the instances that I'm, being made to feel very, very special. So thank you so much, Sister, for giving me this opportunity. So I'll talk about a few incidences that happened in college. It was way back in 1998. Sister Jasvina was my English lecturer in the second PUC. So like someone already mentioned, I remember the first day when she came to class very vividly, because in the first PUC, we had another English lecturer whom we had bonded with very well, and she was very close to us. So somewhere in the back of my mind, I was, sort of hoping that it will be the same teacher who would come and be our English lecturer for the second year also. And then suddenly in comes Sister Jasvina. And we were a little taken aback because, we were a very mischievous class who like to have fun, especially in the English classes. So when we see a nun coming in, we were wondering whether we can really be as rowdy as we were the previous year. So very quickly, she sort of, made me feel comfortable in this. It was in a very funny way, actually. My two very good friends, Raji and Jasmine, also will remember that in the first week of starting second PUC, we thought it's time to, really make ourselves feel like college students. It's like bunking of class is sort of a rite of passage for everyone when you enter college finally after years of being in the convent school in high school and primary where you can't do anything literally. So we thought, okay, fine, we have to bunk English class. Let's see what happens. So all the admissions will know there was this one tree, a huge tree, which was called the honeymoon tree. The reason I still don't know. So there were a lot of students actually standing around and talking. It was time for our English class. And Sister Jasvina was coming from the convent towards the science block. So I was just telling my friends, let us just, hang around and act as if, we don't know her, because it's just been a week since she has come into our class. I'm sure she's not noticed us. And then when we were just standing there, Sister Jasmina comes and says, I know you girls. You are the French girls in my class. She used to call us French girls because we had taken French as a second language. And I know that you are quite the rowdies. So it's time to go back to class. She literally frog marched us back to class. So that was one thing we never tried to do any sort of bunking after that. But Sister Jasmina's classes were so nice, so friendly that you never felt like bunking. The other nice incident that I remember was, like Sister Jasmina said, we had this 10 minutes of something called an edutainment. That's where we are put into the limelight, and we are the people who talk about our experiences, or it's education plus entertainment, basically.